Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depending on when and where you're watching this from, thank you. Thank you for even our new subscribers. You guys are doing such an amazing thing. Just watching us, subscribing, and sharing with your friends, it is doing us a lot of great things that you can even imagine. And going forward, I look forward for more subscribers and you guys this month of March. I hope we are going to do something that is going to be great. Now, this month is special to me. I will not drop the ball right now, but if you're willing to know how this month is special, hang in for a moment because we are enjoying an amazing ride for this month. So welcome and even welcome on board. For those who've been here since day one, thank you. Asante sana. Call your friends, call your family members, call anyone and bring them here. Tujeze na tujaze hii kitu. Ama vipi? We can do this and we can get it done. The great thing about life is that we don't know everything. And even as I sit here and talk to you and even just telling you about how we can do life, it's not that I know everything. And even some of the things that I do talk about here are things that I am learning. I am also in the process of learning and just getting to know life in a more better way. Each and every other single day, it's a learning day. And even as the year began, there's this book that I picked by Robin Sharma. Coincidentally, he's actually called Robin. But Robin Sharma, he has amazing books. The first book that I read about him was The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. This was such an easy read for me. I got to be able to read it in a single day. So this book by Robin Sharma, Who Will Cry When You Die, has been so impactful in my life, especially the thoughts and the ideas the writer talks about in this book. These are the life lessons learned from the monk who sold his Ferrari. Now, if you've not been able to read that book, you can possibly go and read it. It's an amazing book. You can get it on Amazon or any other platform. I can probably link one of his buying or selling sites onto the descriptions. But this book is such loaded content in it. Leave alone the fact that it has 101 chapters. But the beauty about it is there are 101 chapters. Each and every other chapter maximum are like 2 pages. So you can be able to have like a chapter or even 2 in a single day. It's a book that you can read in the course of the day as you're doing your daily runnings of the day. And some of the great lessons that I've been able to pick from the book, they're actually talking about 5 of the great lessons that I've been able to pick from the book. There is a 6th one, which is a bonus one. You'll have to stick around a little bit more to have it. One, as I go into depth with this book, is how to get to your calling, your purpose. The writer speaks about having a purpose-driven life. Do you have a purpose in your life, or you just living each and every other single day as it comes? He talks about each and every other single day. We are given an opportunity to live our purpose to the fullest. Now, life has an interesting way of doing things. If you don't get done with life, life has an interesting way of getting done with you. So are you going to get to your deathbed, or are you going to get to your older age and start asking yourself, what was this life worth? What did I even live for in this life? Do you have a personal mantra in this life whereby each and every other single day you live by that mantra, and the mantra points directly to your purpose? The writer, he actually states we need to have a goal or a mantra that is written, whereby you can even flash it as a card each and every other single moment that you have in your day. You can flash it and read it, and it's going to get you focused onto your purpose. So how better do you know your purpose? or how do you clearly state your purpose in this life as? If you don't have a purpose, it's a high time to create one. And if you are not able to even define your purpose, this is going to be another video that you're going to put into this channel, that how to arrive into the conclusion that this is my purpose in this life. But even if you don't have a purpose in this life, there is a way in which you can be able to create habits and actions that are going to drive you into a purpose-driven life. This, we are going to segue in to the second point, or the second lesson that I picked from this book. That is creating good habits. Habits of showing love, habits of appreciating good things, habits of just being happy, habits of even laughing out loud. Some of us are so gloomy in life that you cannot be able even to see any funny thing as life goes on. What kind of habits are you creating in your life? Habits that are going to influence how you're going to spend your money. Habits that are going to influence how you're going to spend time with your family members. For those of whom are married, how you're going to create a career that is going to be successful. What kind of habits are you stacking in your life? When you wake up in the morning, what kind of habits are you looking forward to? So this is that part in which you're going to seriously and strategically set your life. Since I now know my purpose, now what kind of habits are going to help me interlink to my purpose? I can't be here talking about good habits where else I don't know my purpose in life. But you can be able to create better habits or better living habits that are going to feed into your purpose. And even as we move on and understanding our purpose even better and even having clarity with our purpose, our habits become our way of life each and every other single day. And even you can start to journal and say, how am I able to achieve a certain habit? For example, I need to have a healthy lifestyle. Did I junk today? How was I able to do with my exercise? How was I able to hydrate today? These are habits that are going to feed in, much importantly, to our purpose. The third lesson that I was able to pick from this book is being the best version of you. Now, as you had seen earlier on, we had talked about purpose. The next is habits. Now, all these things are feeding into each other, each and every other single day. How best are you showing up for yourself? Becoming the best version of you. Yes, yesterday we conquered it successfully. How can we better our standards? How can we raise the bar? The bar, unfortunately, has been set so low, but it is upon us to always set the bar for ourselves each and every other single day. I made a 10 million sales yesterday. How can I be able to make it to 20 million? Just as an example, but amen to it again. Each and every other single day, we are given the opportunity to become better, to become fresher, to become bigger. So how are you taking up that opportunity? Life, in its best way, gives us opportunities each and every other single day. And unfortunately, on the same breath, life takes those opportunities with them if we don't take care of them. So today we've been given an opportunity to become one of the biggest person that you can be. Unfortunately, tomorrow, that will be given to someone else, or it might not be an opportunity that's going to appear for you. So how are you showing up each and every other single day? Are you comfortable with just where you are, or are you challenging the status quo to become the best version of yourself? How are you even happy with your status quo? Don't just be comfortable with where you are. You can become better, you can raise the bar, you can set different and better standards for yourself. Here we're not talking about competition, because in life it's not about competition. We are all complementing each other. But we're talking about competing with the person that you're seeing in the mirror. Look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror and tell them, you are going to be the best version that I was yesterday, because this is another day. And even as we're building with the best version of ourselves, the fourth lesson that I got to pick up from this book is to be positive each and every other single step of the way. Life, and unfortunately us as human beings, we are always looking at the negative side of the situation each and every other single time. Just stop it and focus on the positive things in life. Unfortunately, when we start having all these negative thoughts and talks to ourselves, it leads to us worrying and not living. Now we feed into our worry each and every other single time we have negative thoughts. And thoughts, as they are said, they're just like birds. You can't wish away the birds from settling into any tree, but you can make sure that they're not building nests in that tree. So the negative thoughts that are coming into your mind, don't give them a host. Don't host those thoughts. Just remain positive. You know your purpose, you know the habits, you know how to show up as the best version of yourself. Now remain positive, because that's the best gift that you can give yourself each and every other single day. Because immediately you start having the negative thoughts, building nests or hosting them, now you start worrying and having a pity party each and every other single day. The fifth lesson, as we're coming to a close, is what the writer talks about, the Platinum 30. Start your day with a Platinum 30. Depending on which time or what time you wake up in the morning, you can have the first 30 minutes of your day stack up for your growth. You can start with the 10 minutes of meditation or prayer, 10 minutes of exercise, and 10 minutes of reading or even listening to a podcast. Now, these 30 minutes are like a man or a woman going to war. Before they go to war, before you go to war with the world, better be prepared. Equip your mind, your spirit, and your soul, and most importantly, your body to go to war. You better be prepared so that when you show up to life, life has everything to offer, and you have everything that is of yourself to offer. So how are you going to spend your 31st minute of each and every other single day? Just ask yourself. Create a routine that is going to create a person who is going to be so good in this day that nothing is going to shake them up. How grounded are you for the day? How strong are you for this day? I believe you can create a strong person, a strong spirit, a strong will, and most importantly, a strong body. And now for the final bonus point is bless your money. Money is a resource that has been given unto us. So each and every other time you spend your money, bless that money for it to be a blessing to the person the money is going to. Stop grumbling and complaining of how expensive things are. It is important to find value for your money. But immediately you find the value for your money, bless that money to someone else. It is a resource. We are called upon to be stewards for these resources. And I believe immediately we bless that money, money will always coming back to you blessed. I hope this has been a blessing to you. Continue subscribing. Thank you so much for giving us your time and your resources. We do appreciate. Until next time, continue getting it done, be done, and let's get it done.